welcome back again to Naija Updates TV. Today we are discussing the top 5 richest pastors in Nigeria. Thank you once again for choosing this video. You can kindly comment and like this video at the end of this video, and kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification to get notified anytime we upload new videos. Now, straight to business. Pastor Ayo Orisejafo is the 5th on the list. Pastor Ayodele Joseph Orisebubemi Orisejafo, popularly known as Papa Ayo Orisejafo, is the establishing and senior pastor of Word of Life Bible Church, situated in Warri, Nigeria. He turned into the national president of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria (PFN) on February 7, 2005, a position he held for a very long time. In July 2010, Orisejafo was chosen as the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN), the pinnacle body of all Christians in the nation. In doing so, he turned into a principal Pentecostal pioneer to hold this position. Minister Ayo Orisejafo was the first to dispatch a miracle campaign titled Lagos Miracle Crusade from Africa to the whole world by means of satellite in 1987 with evangelist Joe Martins. Throughout the long term, he has denounced inefficiency and urged rewarding the general public, paying little heed to religion or race. He even offers grants to pour on the studies in different tertiary, auxiliary, and rudimentary establishments, both inside and outside of Nigeria, regardless of clan or section. He owns a $3.5 million Bombardier Challenger 601 private jet. He has a fleet of cars, including limousine, and a mansion where he lives with his family. Pastor Ayodele Orisejafo currently has an estimated net worth of over $32 million. The 4th on the list and the next person of interest is none other than Pastor David Abiome. He is a Nigerian televangelist, senior pastor and founder of Salvations Ministries in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Pastor David Abiome was born on October 21, 1962 in Bonny Island, in the present-day Bonny local government area of Rivers State, Nigeria. His parents are indigenes of Bolo Town, in the present-day Ogu Bolo local government area of Rivers State in Nigeria. Pastor David Abiome began his primary school education at Baham Primary School in Port Harcourt from the time of 1969 to 1974, and later continued to Government Comprehensive Secondary School at Borikiwi in Port Harcourt from 1974 to 1979. In 1980, he was given admission into the Rivers State University of Science and Technology, Port Harcourt, to read microbiology. Pastor Abiome started a house fellowship with his family in Victoria Island, Lagos. He later moved to Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where he started Salvations Ministries on the 13th of April 1997, with a little 20-member attendance in July 1997. The church relocated to a larger plot of land. As of 2017, Salvations Ministries averages to about 50,000 attendees every Sunday at its headquarters. Pastor David Abiome currently has an estimated net worth of over $41 million. The third person on the list and the next of interest is none other than Pastor Chris Oyakilome. He is a famous Nigerian pastor, Christian author, televangelist, public speaker, television host, and the founding president of Believers Love Word Incorporated, popularly known as Christ Embassy. He was born on the 7th of December 1963 in Edo State. He is the son of Elder T.E. and Angelica Oyakilome. In 1991, Oyakilome married Anita Ebodage. They both had 2 daughters. Anita Abodage filed for a divorce on the 9th of April 2014 at the Central Family Court in London. After the separation, they also decided to share custody of their 2 children. They divorced in February 2016 after 25 years of marriage on the basis of unreasonable behavior. On the 6th October 2018, Oyakilome's first daughter, Sharon Oyakilome, married Philip Frimpong, a Ghanaian man, and her mother was reported absent. Pastor Chris Oyakilome operates with the Inner City Mission Project, which works to assist the orphaned and the indigent children in the inner cities in several countries. The organization is under Pastor Chris Oyakhilom's Foundation, which works to help the poor and those in the inner cities. The organization sends relief materials to countries when disaster strikes and works with the government parastatals to improve social well-being. The Chris Oyakhilom's Foundation is one of the major sponsors of the inner city orphanage homes in Africa managed by Pushabu, an organization spearheading the care of mothers and babies around the world. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome is worth over $50 million according to Forbes magazine. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome owns a private jet, a widespread real estate across Nigeria, and about 30 SUVs, which include a powerful Range Rover. Pastor Chris Oyakhilome currently has an estimated net worth of over $50 million. Whilst we are moving to the top, the next on the list and the second person of interest is none other than Pastor Enoch Adejala Adeboye. Pastor Enoch Adejala Adeboye was born on the 2nd of March 1942 in Afewara, close to Ile-Ife in Osun State, Nigeria. He went to the University of Nigeria UNN in Nsukka, but since the Nigerian Civil War, he finished his first degree in the University of Ife, presently Obafemi Awolowo University, graduating with a degree in mathematics in 1967. That very year, he wedded Foluke Adenike. They have 4 children in particular. He was appointed a minister of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in 1977. He became the general overseer of the congregation in 1981. For a very long time, he occupied a job in Uni Ilorin prior to surrendering his teaching job to lecture full-time. The congregation, which was not notable, preceding Adeboye turning into the general overseer, it now has many branches all over the world in over 196 countries as of March 2017. Pastor Adeboye has expressed that his point is to put a congregation within 5 minutes of strolling distance in creating urban cities and 5 minutes driving distance in created urban communities. This promoted the foundation of the model parishes, through which endless millions in the higher classes of the general public has come to know of the Lord. Pastor Enoch Adejala Adeboye was dispatched into the Global Noticeable Quality on December 18, 1998, when he facilitated the absolute First Holy Ghost Congress outside gathering in Lekki, Lagos, Nigeria, with a participation of more than 7 million individuals as detailed by CNN and BBC. It comprises of the biggest activation of individuals in a single spot on the outside of the earth, accomplishment at no other time recorded. Daddy Adeboye owns 5 million G550 luxurious jet. This has helped a great deal in carrying him out of the country for his activities. He drives a bulletproof Rolls-Royce Phantom worth $400,000, a Land Rover Discovery worth $80,000, and a Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon worth $100,000, and he drives in escort convoy. Pastor E.A. Adeboye's net worth was estimated to over $110 million. Finally, we are at the top of the list, and the first on the list is none other than Bishop David Oyedepo. He is the richest pastor in Nigeria 2022. He is a Christian author, preacher, and architect, a tele-evangelist, pastor, businessman, and the founder of Living Faith Church Worldwide, popularly known as Winners Chapel. He was born on the 27th of September 1954 in Omarun, a small town in Kwara State, in the southern western part of Nigeria. He is currently the richest pastor in the world according to Forbes magazine, with an estimated net worth of over $150 million. He is married to Pastor Faith Abiola Oyedepo, and they both have 4 lovely children together. His wealth is generated from his assets, which includes 2 universities such as Covenant University and Babcock University, which is ranked as the most expensive universities in Nigeria. He also has several Christian books, which are selling very well on Amazon. He also has a water producing company called Hebron and many more. He has a private jet and moves with a mobile police escort. Bishop David Oyedepo currently has an estimated net worth of 150 million US dollars, like I mentioned before. So guys, thank you for watching this video and sticking to the end. Our next topic will be on Kiss Daniel versus Olamide, who is richer. So please kindly hit the subscribe button if you are new to this channel and turn on your post notification to get notified anytime we upload new videos. Bye for now. It's Naija Updates TV. Stay tuned for more.